Why does your brain treat a 50% off sale exactly like a golden retriever chasing a squirrel? Because biologically, it does. When that dog locks on to movement, it isn't thinking. It isn't weighing consequences. It isn't considering tomorrow. It's reacting to instinct. And when your phone lights up with limited time only, you aren't calculating long-term wealth. You're reacting to scarcity. For over 200,000 years, your ancestors survived by chasing opportunity immediately. Food, shelter, resources. Hesitation meant loss. That wiring still lives inside you. The only difference? The squirrel is now digital. And instead of hunting for survival, you're hunting for discounts. The digital squirrel. Modern advertising isn't random, it's precise. It studies what you pause on, what you search, what you almost bought at midnight last week. And then it presents the perfect squirrel at the perfect time. When you see one click buy, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine isn't about pleasure, it's about anticipation. It's the chemical that says, act now. That quick surge feels powerful, urgent, necessary. But here's the truth. You're not buying the product, you're buying relief. Relief from boredom, relief from stress, relief from comparison. And the moment you click, the chase ends. The dopamine fades. The payment remains. The leash is too long. In dog training, a leash that's too long creates chaos. Too much freedom without guidance leads to reaction. Right now, your financial leash is stretched thin. Credit cards, buy now, pay laters, autofill checkout, instant approvals. There is no friction, and friction is what protects you from instinct. When there's no pause between desire and action, emotion wins. Most people believe they lack discipline, but that's not the problem. The problem is access. If temptation is one tap away, you're not choosing, you're reacting. And long-term wealth cannot compete with instant gratification unless you shorten the leash. The sit command. Every trained dog learns one command first, sit. Not because sitting is impressive, but because sitting interrupts chaos. Impulse spending feeds on speed. So we introduce stillness, the 10-minute rule. When you feel the urge to buy something unplanned, you wait. 10 minutes. No browsing alternatives, no reading reviews, no justifying the purchase. Just sit. Here's what happens neurologically. Dopamine spikes are temporary. If you interrupt them, they decline naturally. And once that spike fades, your rational brain returns. Clarity replaces urgency. Most impulse purchases die within minutes, not because you became stronger, but because you became slower. The 48-hour stay. The next command in obedience training is harder. Stay. This is where control becomes identity. The 48-hour rule applies to anything beyond your normal spending habits. If it's not essential, it waits. For 2 days, you ask yourself, would I buy this at full price? Will this matter next month? Am I solving a problem or soothing an emotion? Here's what you'll discover. Urgency is emotional. Value is logical. And when urgency fades, desire often fades with it. You begin separating wants from needs. That separation is where financial maturity begins. Control the environment. Professional trainers don't test obedience in chaos. They reduce distractions. If you surround a dog with noise and temptation, discipline collapses. Your digital world is engineered noise. Flash sales, influencer lifestyles, constant comparison. So you don't need stronger willpower. You need fewer triggers. Unsubscribe from retail emails. Delete stored payment methods. Turn off shopping notifications. Remove browsing habits that lead nowhere. This is called stimulus control. When temptation decreases, discipline increases automatically. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems. Training money to stay. The final command is the most powerful. Stay. Not for a second, but indefinitely. This is where systems replace emotion. Separate accounts, automatic transfers, savings move before you can touch them. When money flows into investments automatically, you remove the chase entirely. Wealth is not built by intelligence, it's built by behavior repeated over time, and behavior is easier when it's automated. Here's the shift. You don't eliminate desire. Even trained dogs get excited, but they don't chase everything. Financial independence isn't about restriction, it's about control. The ability to see the squirrel and choose not to run. So, the next time your phone lights up with urgency, ask yourself, am I making a decision or am I following a scent? Because the moment you recognize the instinct, you've already shortened the leash. And when your money learns to stay, freedom follows. If you're done chasing financial squirrels, comment stay. Hit like if this changed how you see impulse spending. And subscribe, because next, we're training your money to walk beside you, not pull you. See you in the next one.